Hey, what up guys? So here's what we're doing. I'm going to demonstrate briefly, just really quick, because some of you guys are already placing orders on the website for the pre-order on the leatherette sheets. But we're just going to demonstrate this and the adhesive that we're going to be selling. So this is going to be Grip Tech right here, our polyurethane waterproof, water resistant based adhesive. But I want to just show you guys how easy this is going to be to apply to any product that you're trying to put it on. We put it on leather. This is veg tan leather with some stain samples. This stuff it applies so beautifully and just has a really nice sheen to it. I don't think we peeled this yet. This still has the film on it. We haven't peeled it yet. When it does have the backing on it, it is pretty rigid. When you do peel the backing off of it, it becomes a little more bendable and a little more softer. But it does give it a nice stiff feel to it, which kind of keeps it nice and flat, which is kind of nice. One thing I've noticed with this, we've had it underneath a board just to kind of flatten it once it came off the heat press, is that we don't get a lot of wrinkling in this paper. This is one of the reasons why I decided to go with this paper. Other competitors' products that I've used, I've had issues with their paper kind of buckling when you do kind of leave it on there. And it will do that because the paper is really not designed to stay on there. I mean, it's like a dry type of adhesive, so it's going to buckle, it's going to come off. Keep that in mind when you're using those products. Just remember that's going to happen. So let's go ahead and get into the demonstration. That way you can see the process of how easy this is. Now again, the difference in our paper is evident. This paper that we're using, this backing, is a lot easier of a release than the paper style. I wanted this specifically because I've been used to other types, even like Bemis. The paper can be somewhat cumbersome to try to peel off of the patches. So let's show you real quick, demonstrate this. That's all we want to do, is just kind of show you how easy it is going to be to apply this. So on your heat press, we're going to be applying this at 220 to 225 degrees. Now that's a nice temperature that we like. At about 12 seconds is all you need. Okay, you could probably go less on the temperature, but at the same time, I've seen other companies go less on the temperatures. The problem is you have to reach the melting point to bond that adhesive to the surface in which you're trying to put it on. So namely this leatherette backing here, we're trying to bond to this surface. Where you will and probably have issues is, I'm not going to recommend, like other companies do, I'm not going to recommend you use an iron to put this adhesive on. You do need and have to have a certain amount of pressure to bond and adhere this to stuff. It's recommended by the companies and the manufacturers, so you do need pressure to be able to apply this properly to your substrates. So between 7 and 8 is where you want to be. Find your sweet spot and go from there. Okay guys, now with this material, it's a two-sided adhesive. Okay, so it means one side of the adhesive gets bonded to your substrate. So this side has a slight matte finish texture to it. This side over here has a smooth, shiny, like almost like rubberized style film on this side, but it's smooth and shiny. It's shinier than this side. This side has some shine, but it's more matte. You can kind of feel it has a texture. So this is the side that goes on your substrate, and then this is the side that also has adhesive, but there's a film layer that when you're ready to do your patches, you'll peel that off your patch and then you're good to go. You could just leave it on there, but you can also take it off because this is more of a dry style adhesive. You can take it off at any given point and you can even store it like that if you wanted to. So here we go guys. I'm gonna switch the cameras and show you what's going on with this process. All right, so you guys, so here's the material. Obviously you'll be face down. Make sure, if you want to lint roll your material prior to, just to get any particles, dust, lint off of the material. You definitely want a nice clean substrate to bond to. So now we take the adhesive. So again, this is our blue textured side, and then this is our shiny side. So we're going to lay that down. And if you want to, just to kind of protect your surface here, you can put some type of film down, like a parchment paper here, so that you don't, you know, ruin it. But when you're using Teflon sheets, you can always clean that sheet thereafter and not get anything on anything else you might be doing on your heat press. So pressure of about 7 to 8, and it's going to be 10 seconds to 12 seconds on the heat press, 225 Fahrenheit. So take it, set it aside, let it cool down. This is pretty much it. It is down, and that's all we got to do. So as you can see here, it kind of changes color as it goes down. Now leatherette is a lot nicer because it doesn't curl like leather does. So with leather, you would really have to, you know, get something, you know, like a wood piece on top, some type of weight to keep leather weighted down. But with the leatherette, you really don't have to worry about that. You just take this and let it cool off. So we're going to let this cool off, and then I'm going to show you how well it peels, because I've had a lot of issues with certain materials peeling, you know, based on whatever type of papers they might be using. Okay guys, so here's your film, your leatherette with your film. What you would do is just take a corner right here, and you see already that just comes off very easily. Now I'll take my time trying to get it along the edge, but it doesn't take a whole lot of force. I've had papers that were really hard to get apart from the material itself, but you can see here how this stuff peels almost like a hot peel. If you do DTF transfers and whatnot, it just peels so lovely. But it's on there, so you won't have to worry. But you want to kind of go slow so you can avoid some of these little areas where, well, once I get it, I can just peel it right off. And then some of these little areas here, you can just prick off. That is it. You just take your time with your material, and it all just comes right off. All right, so we've stated already that when you order your sheets from the website, the leatherette, you can order it with the adhesive on it. If you use your own type of adhesive, you know, maybe you have a wholesale license to whatever manufacturer. You know, if you're in this industry, you might know some of the popular names where you can get your own hot melt or use a very particular hot melt. You can buy these blanks. So you can buy our sheets, our premium sheets, in the 1.80 millimeter without the adhesive. That way you can put your own adhesive. Maybe you like using somebody else's brand. You know, more power to you. You're more than welcome. That's why we have that option. But we do source out some of the best adhesive for this specific type of stuff when you're doing hat patches. So you can be pretty confident in what you're ordering from us, plus you're going to get it at a fraction of the cost in comparison to the other brands that are out there in the industry already. When you do order the Grip Tech with leatherette, you can get it like this, or you can order it as a blank sheet with the Grip Tech adhesive. But on that third option, we're just not bonding it to the material. So you'll get the adhesive separate and the material separate, so they're not bonded. So you could do three things: blank, bond the adhesive, or give me the leatherette, adhesive separate. Okay, so that is one way to do it, and that's just an option we felt was practical for people to be able to do. So that's how easy it is to kind of bond this material. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and then post in the comments what you think so far about what we're doing with this leatherette, with this adhesive. We will be popping a video out that gets a little more in depth to the leatherette and some of the colors we've chosen, and kind of why we're going the direction that we're going when it comes to how we're designing our website with the leatherette style collection. So we're putting a lot of research into knowing what's out there. So that's kind of why we're kind of starting out like we are on the website. So check out the website, ESentlPrintSupply.com. There is a leatherette section now available where you can do pre-order on this material. We're looking at about late October, somewhere around there on the material. So we're just locking in some of the last minute details when it comes to the adhesive, the amounts that we're ordering, and then some other materials. So as we go, we're going to advance this more and more and more. So jump on the journey with us if you guys are interested. So we appreciate the support, our subscribers here at Esentl, and we're kind of doing this for you guys. You know, not only ourselves, but for you guys, to get you a better quality product at a better price, so that you guys can increase your profits. So our goal and our mission is to support you guys in the best way possible. Okay, so support someone who's supporting you. That's what I say. So thanks for watching. Post in the comments if you got any questions. Check out the website. There's a lot of new cool products available, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, y'all.